Well, you know what you say. Hello. Welcome back to 1030 S Bill with me, Scott. And it's a beautiful day here in southeastern Virginia. Oh my God. Hope y'all have one. Lord blessing us like you don't know. Same time, He straightened me out too. Now, since you here last, we got this glued up. I got to pull these staples. Also had to trim about a 1/4 inch off of this. It goes in here. The web side goes on this side, which is 5 1/8. So I had to cut that down to 5 1/8. But I'm going to pull these staples. We're going to make this other ridge cap. It's a 1/4 inch higher on one side, so I got to rig me up something to cut it with. If I had a table saw, I'd run it through that, but I don't have one. Either way, it's 12 foot long. Probably don't want to do that. Let me get on these staples here real quick. I got a message from Rotax Rick over at Faircopters. And seems like a really, really nice guy. And he is mailing me my new motor tomorrow. Of course, don't know when it'll be here. It might be here, I don't know, a week or so. It's not a rush order or nothing, and I'm not rushed. I seldom show this part where I'm doing this tedious stuff and cleanup, but it is a part of the job that it's a pain in the butt. It's gotta be done now. I remember when I first started building, and I was like, why put all them staples and all them little holes in there? I didn't like it at all. But if you want to make sure that your two materials are stuck together good and you're not using a weight or something on them, you need to staple them. I know some people, you put them even closer together than I do. I mean, on this here, it's plywood, 16th inch plywood. So I got them like, I don't know, 2 3 inches apart, 4 inches here. Some people have a rule they go by that's every 2 inches or 1.5 inches or something. I'm just gonna guess at it. Well, spring is here. I don't know if you noticed all the pollen on your car around here, southeastern Virginia. Everybody's driving a yellow car right now. Can't wait to get this thing in the air. She's starting finally, to take on some weight. I was first building it, I could flip it upside down myself and spin it around like a basketball, but not now. The fuselage is probably, I only have the motor on it. The fuselage is probably 100 something pounds already, I guess, maybe more. All them steel parts, the axles, hinges, wheels, add a lot of weight to it. That motor's going to add 40 pounds, maybe more. I think the motor and exhaust and everything is closer to 50 pounds, maybe a little more, which is about, and it's a 36 horsepower. About the most horsepower per weight that I can get on it that I know of. This kit comes with these 8 special RS9s. They're 3/4 by 3/4 by like 12 foot long. All right, from 1/4 inch to nothing. Okay. Gotta clean the workbench up again. The workbench area has been slacking off on me, I'll tell you that. I wish the workbench area would come on around. We'll put this line on here, but I want to leave it on when I cut. On the front spar, I just took the sander. It was only an 1/8 inch. Took the front, just a belt sander, and worked on it probably for half hour. Get it. I am going to get it. I'm going to put an angle on this for this though. All right. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. All right, now I gotta sand it. Don't need these anymore. I see I ate into my line right here, here, here. Otherwise, I'm good. Not gonna take much sanding. And hopefully it'll fit in the ribs okay. Gotta be precision, you know, to fit through here though. That bulkhead's gotta be just right. You want it to be a tight fit, but gotta be able to go through there. I'm gonna have to fish them all through. Nothing like making a mess. My wife said I'm really excellent at doing that too. All right, let's do a little test fit here. Let's see what it looks like. What do you think? Not a bad fit. Yeah, let's slide these right on there. All right, let's see if I can put it on this bulkhead the right direction. Okay, here, let me see here. Okay, so this part is trimmed down. Blues on this side, the short side. It's 5 3/8. Let me see how I want to do that. Okay. Okay. Spin around this way again. And I'm going to spin this around, put it back in the jig. I'm glad I made my garage this long, but it needs to be longer. But there ain't a man alive that ain't built a garage to tell you that about a month after he built it, he wished he built it bigger. It's right back in there. Okay. There's something under there. No, okay. All right. And this is going to go underneath there just like this. And then it's going to be 5 3/8 from the edge. Oh. Let me fix up my square for 5 3/8. Yeah, just a hair short of 5 3/8. All right. So after this is on, okay. But I don't need to take it out of this jig to put glue on it. This is my last tongue depressor. I'm gonna have to get to the doctor's. I got a doctor appointment coming up one of these days. I have to get my money's worth, take care of the deductible through tongue depressors. All right, how much do we need? That's the question. I'm gonna give a shout out to my family up in Pennsylvania and friends in Lithuania and Australia. Over there in England. Hello, England does. And the guy there in Portugal, hey. I believe we have a few other Asian folks on here. European. Don't see a lot of stuff from Africa showing up. You know, you get a little, this isn't a big time show like you see a million followers and all that, or views, but they send me a thing every now and then and tell me where everybody's from that signed up. I guess when you sign up, you put what country you're from, but don't see many from Africa. And I would think that'd be a great place for an ultralight. All right, let's see how big of a mess I can make. First, I'm gonna put some on here. Woo! Okay, my friends. That's how you build a rear spar. Well, that's how I build one. And I'm a learner here, so I'm sorry if I telling you this is the way, because it might not be, but this is the way I got it. Now I got a little bit of plywood sticking up here. It ain't much, but I'll come back with a sander and blend that in. Make sure it looks nice and straight, which it does. Nice and straight, nice and straight. That's what I'm talking about. When we come back, I'm going to get these staples out, flip her over, and we're going to start putting in these little intermediate compression members. Also, there is a doubler right underneath what I just put on, a doubler of, looks like RS7 underneath of it for about half the spar to reinforce it. Then, of course, we got them gussets and all that. Starting to get the hang of it now. But once we get these spars done, I think I'm ready to fine-tune all these ribs that came in. Anyway, I hope you have a blessed day and a blessed evening. Hope you're able to come back and visit again. The God of the universe is watching over us all, and He's keeping an eye on you and me. Don't ever forget that. Take care.